Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到我的游戏频道，我是实况主天贝，天天让你很 gay 哦。那今天继续跑我们的魔幻堡垒，我们上次终于千辛万苦打赢了那个该死的牛头盾牌试炼场，赚了很多钱，所以我们要来强化一下我们的装备。虽然说我有点苦恼，到底是为什么一个这么简单的可以打了那么久？好，那我们就让我们开始我们的故事吧。继续，他说，我差点开一个新纪录。
There's a hint of pride in his eye when he gets back, and more than a hint in mine.
我记得这个时候我们没有强化什么，他的记录其实还蛮。滚得比较快，概念。先强化这个。
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
然后再强化弓。
It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken.
哎，我的饮料已经。
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows. His bow's looking lean and mean like a prize fighter.
Ah, 开始我们的新冒险。登峰之道。这我们的堡垒，我们的地图，它有讯息，我是不是应该看一下。
There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort.
开始就要这么
The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time.
哦，就被反弹，好烦啊！
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
哇，新的枪哎！
Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy
哇，
hides.
那枪好酷哦！哦，那散弹枪会好。
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
哇哇！好多钱！进到第二班，哦，这好好用哦。
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
我还是先换我弓好了。
He stashes the marshal's
就像他以前
prize,
会干的那样。
goes back to something
Always.
more his style. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while.
换那个，就因为有红之刃好像比较好。
Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort.
我光这样就等那么多。
Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground.
话也太多了吧！我拉弓速度好像太慢。现在这怪有点强呢，高压啊！不是，我都还没看到你就先射到我了。我拿的不是刀嘛，我怎么用卡花砍的？ 哇靠！你喝口水再说。
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid to
我
get
很怕烧
burned.
伤，不要随便帮我下定位好吗？但这音乐也太嗨了吧！
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
被关门了，有什么不好的感觉？我像一个猎人哦！哇，那个大胖子！哇！
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles.
哇靠！哇靠！
They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
啊，我互相伤害。
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. The Windbags finally get the message.
是过来了，看。也有一个前面的，我有，但翻下去了。这是什么？
Kid used to dream of getting the marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
可以把敌人法打飞，近距离的时候。
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was a smoking pipe.
他的烟斗。
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
也太搞刚了吧！
The marshal seemed like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
那我是吸太多了，是不是？ 太小了。
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. You never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with
旁白
pure
讲的
white
那么
hair
开心，然后我
like
现在
his.
真的是，哎呦，他讲那么开心，可是我却没空理他讲什么。
but he learned to hold his own out there.
真的是在跟我上一样。
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
他睡着。
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
好，大只，哇，哇，更大只的。
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
都还要远杀小。
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. 在哪里有啊？出来啊！在那边。All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
没有补的，他不是都会掉进补的吗？哦。怎么办？
The
自己掉下去吗？
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
不要再敲了。
Will have finally arrived at Zealandia's vaulted safe haven. He and no one else.
哇哇！
But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
这两。
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
哇哇哇！是牛！哇！哇！牛牛来了！啊！ 啊！牛牛跳！哦，
I'd like to say I'll never forget him or what he's doing.
他这是什么？我真的没注意听呢。
I surely would.
反射完成。 哦，原来这是赚钱的地方啊！
Come on, give the little tiger a break.
其实我有那远距离的，我好像应该要拿那个拿枪。50%射程减少50%覆盖。 加35%覆盖加复杂。
You want to tune a scrap musket? You start with the barrel.
射击造成更大的击退效果。
The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
差点我要自己掉下去。最终警告，向天空。哦，这个好像很猛哎。可是问题是。
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
所以只是表面上的和平而已。
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
我要带最终警告，让他们离我远一点。 有些粗糙的东西，忘记放这个。
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
神社纪念馆，盖神社好。
Behold the Pantheon. A Kobe.
我觉得这没有比较好啊。我要这样子挑战自己吗？
The gods never liked competing for
神是不是
people's
哪里内在自
affections.
己吧？我要买秘技，增加秘技的、啊。看，我去看一下秘技。拿25%秘技。但是我是觉得我写的确是有点像。我觉得25%秘技蛮好用的、啊。
Now, whale ale ain't made from real whale, but it'll make you strong like one.
好了，先拿信用卡，应该有实力。哇，又是试炼场。
That's Zolwood Grove, a nice quiet place to show a musket a good time.
好了，先试。啊，又要试炼场哦，好难哦。
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbanks swarming with windbags.
哦，看，现在都搞这招，哎，我不是进那边吗？
They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there.
剑出之物好，45个。
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core, but why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nelly raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roofs now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weepin' Nelly to splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
好腰啊！太快了！好，这也太刺激了吧！好可怕哦
She's just gotta make one last stop.
哇！
With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in pecker country. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as the kid. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? Not even once. Now, listen close. You should remember.
然后我们打到一半，自己讲话讲完了。
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
啊！我摔下来了，为什么？
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
应该带枪的，枪可以把他们击退。
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
那鸟好可怕哦。可是有女神效果，它一直炸，这很靠腰哎。
There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
What?
How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
我不是打试炼场吗？我选错关卡了。 我总觉得我像个垃圾一样被丢来丢去啊！啊，中毒！这条路真的不好走，好窄。妈的，一定要我！一定要我用反弹帮我打你是不是？哦呦，要被爆死！这边好像有东西，录不住。啊！我不想跳下去了。啊！一定要逼我这样打。盾牌真的好重要啊！啊，这边很难走哎、啊！我不想喝到水，好不要。啊，这条路好难走，好窄。
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
好生气。
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the
哇，
song
居然有
goes.
妹子啊！难怪我一听到有人唱歌，原来是他唱的啊。哦，他走。还不能离开这边是？
They'll be here before too long.
歌手同意回到堡垒，我们有新的人呢。
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we?
哇，好温馨的画面呢。
Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people.
又是乌拉人。
But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. If only I'd known half the secrets of the calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. The father's own journal.
这是他父亲的，想要干嘛？好，这边打了没有？我要买神香吗？敌人可以反弹物理伤害，我到底要怎么虐待自己啊？敌人家发起更猛烈的进攻，这可以不用买吧？这其实可以不用买的吧？我不需要这样虐待自己吧？哦对哦，我觉得换一下水好了。我觉得与其配秘籍，不如配这个好了，配这个。加10%血这样，那我的33%暴击可以跟着。因为我觉得被打成这破太有血。这地方，但是不是啊？没有材料。插一个吧。
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
要盖什么啊？哎，只剩纪念馆可以盖了。新的警戒任务可用。
The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
哦，他这个是奖励耶。哦。连发枪哦，你这我这个一不小心就死掉了吧？弹无虚发，弹无虚发是用在砍刀上面的吗？使用砍刀展现非凡的，好吧，有点难。
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
败下去会很惨吧
Hensa, Javel.
我总觉得这个败下去不太好，我先败吧。啊，换武器，换个武器。神畜之勇，我觉得我既然已经拿这个，那我还是用散弹枪，然后最终警告。因为我觉得幽魂之刃还蛮好用，我用幽魂之刃，然后带最终警，带那个幽魂之刃。
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
看到试炼场 ，Go！ 来解试炼场。啊，也不知道是多难呢。
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd, like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
哇
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries.
哦，我把它聚集在一起就好了。那从来操啊！啊，我光看就觉得好难哦。我把它全部聚在一起。
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
你有需要这么高刚吗？把它聚在一起的话，从旁边开始打应该会好一点。因为我有升级过我的枪。他应该是说要把他射死啊。
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
还有2个，好，2等奖，我接触到15次以内，是不是？好，那也可以。这2个没有到很难。
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out. 进去。没有很容易的事。哈哈哈！哎，这太简单了吧？这跟其他那些比也太差太多了吧？你真的给我开玩闹哎！铁枪骑射，可以让我放枪吗？你小气鬼，我鄙视你。那我干嘛还买这个？算了，看一下这好不好用。 Kid probably could have made himself marshal one
这样好像
day.
其实。减少远程装弹，减少远程伤害损失。
To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
现在新技能是废铁骑射。废铁骑射，猛烈的骑射，好吧，试试看好了，走吧。哎，等一下，那我要解掉一个任务。
The marshals kept the city's peace.
连续斩击一个
They can rest easy now.
有点难。哇，要用大锤了。大锤是一开始就拿到武器，然后他现在才开试炼，我也是很纳闷啦。
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the
我大
yard.
锤没强化。
Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. brothers would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
有点飞。等一下，我先去抢到我的球。有点飞。
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
都没练我的锤子说。
Kids' lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
"还蛮贵的，其实。哥，你有点太贵了。我是不是其实这样就好了，哥？有了。啊！
Can't be too careful these days.
妈的，我他妈自己也可以摔下去。啊！我花这些钱值得吗？因为我又不用锤子。我觉得这样应该就好了。去解。
That's the scrapyard. Where folks got to smash things and call it community service.
原来这边是社区服务。
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake. Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
"这到底得多难？天哪，这到底要多难？
Always plenty there for smashing. A good day's smashing.
会了，用滚的嘛！哎，这滚给你看。没滚好。 啊？现在还不到吗？到多快？我还以为来得及耶。哎，靠背我闪退。拍谁拍谁？不然闪退了啊？怎么忽然闪退？难道闪退杀死？这记录是哪里的？哦。
Working the yard did have its risks.
不然掉下去了啊！我就想说会不会掉下去，结果还是会掉下去嘛。靠背，它是有 bug 是不是？我按从头来过，它就跳出。哇！它有 bug。我看看，它这个 bug 是傻小。